I moved here from the Bay Area like in 2014, like 4.5 years ago. Well, first of all, coming here, it was just like the difference between the LA and the Bay. The Bay Area is very comfortable, and but the music is kind of like there's some good stuff. Obviously, there's like E40 and like high key stuff, and then there's a lot of other things. But in the Bay, it's kind of like the music scene has kind of been the same, or like it's kind of like they have a vibe, you know what I mean? And that's the vibe, and it's gonna be that vibe. There's different genres of stuff, but there's kind of like it's like there's like those crews, and that's the scene, and then coming to LA, it's just like it's so much bigger, and like I just was introduced to so much more music, and in LA like things are always changing, you know, and so there's more room for like new things to pop up. I don't know, just coming here, it's like it made me feel like I really could do whatever I wanted to do, you know, and it introduced me to a lot of new things, and also just like seeing like I don't know, in the Bay Area, it's much easier to, or let me, it's harder to be like a sort of like professional artist. You know what I mean? Like to just do that. It's like you're always gonna have to work another job. You're always gonna have to. Like here, it's a little easier to like kind of like I don't know, just like finesse. You know, just like figure it out. Like you might not know how you're gonna pay rent next month, but something comes up and like you figure it out, and you can just keep focusing on like what it is you want to do. And so and like seeing that around me, seeing all these people like working toward like this like dream they have, you know, not just like going to a job every day and then being like, yeah, and I'm trying to like, and I do music sometimes, but like that was like very encouraging and cool. At the same time, coming down here and like as things like I don't know, I had some moments where it was like I don't know, the first time kind of dealing with the music industry, you know, and like really being involved with that and having to like, yeah, I don't know, having to deal with that stuff. And that was pretty like hard for me, like at first, just because I wasn't used to it. And it was weird, like, I don't know, yeah, in these like certain places where it's like, oh, these people are making the decisions on things, you know, like these like I can't relate to these people at all, like stuff like that, like yeah. And then even just seeing the way things work and the way people would come up and the way I don't know people treat each other, like and stuff like that, it got me real paranoid for a second, which is like something I like write about a lot in the album, kind of like this social anxiety and stuff. But I got really like I don't know. I got paranoid, and I like they tell you got to put your guard up. Like it's good to put your guard up here, you know. Like you should. Like you got to weed out people and really see like who you really vibe with, you know. But I feel like I put my guard up maybe too high after like some experiences because I was just like so like drained and like burnt out and just like I felt so hurt, you know. And because of that, like I feel like I had like a couple years of just like not really seeing people, like just like being at the crib. I mean, I was like working on music and stuff, which is cool, but you know, like I forgot that I forgot that I had friends. You know what I mean? Like I have friends, but like I forgot that like these are my homies. Like they're here, they're willing to, they're like they can support me. You know, like I forgot about that, and it was like questioning people's intentions all the time, like not believing what people say, like yeah, and that was like really toxic, and yeah, that kind of sucked. But it was funny because then when I finally like at some point that whole period kind of ended actually in the finishing of my album. Like when I finished making the album in like what was it 2018, like spring of 2018, that's when I finished it. Like I was just making it at my house. Then I was like, okay, like I need to maybe at least try to go outside and like try to interact with people again. And it was like hard, but then going out there again, just realizing like like, oh, I do have friends, and like also like, oh dang, like these people, these homies of mine, they've been feeling similarly, you know, like they've been at home, like I don't know, it's hard when like your main source of contact with other people is just through your phone or through the internet, you know, and it's like it's not, it doesn't feel real, and it's just like, oh man, everybody's starving for like real connection, you know, like again, I always got to give the two sides, but like yeah, LA was great in that it's like exposed me to all this stuff, but also yeah, there was definitely some like growing that needed to happen for me to like understand how to navigate kind of like my way around here. And now I'm like, it's like, you know, I started after the album, it was like I had to like start going to like therapy and like, and I just had to like take care of myself. I was like, okay, gotta like exercise, I gotta like just, I gotta like take care of myself, I gotta relax, I gotta learn how to relax. Like before that too, like for that whole time I was just like working. It was like I didn't know how to relax. I kept putting off like relaxation to like, oh, after this shit is done, then I can relax. But it's like now just realizing like this is my career. Like I love making music. It's never done. But that doesn't mean that like I should be able to, because it's never gonna be done in that way. It's like I need to know how to relax. Like I can't put off relaxation till I'm the end of my life, you know what I mean? And so I'm just, yeah, so now it's just like learning how to like take care of myself while being busy, like while doing, because just remembering like I love doing this. Like it's about that, and like I love making music, and like this is what I want to do. So just, yeah, now just learning how to take care of myself, and finding like, you know, I've been here for like 4 years now, and I'm only now just starting to really like feel like the people around me that I've surrounded myself with, like I really like, they really feel like family. You know, it kind of took a while to get to that spot, and like so finding that, and just I think just like I'm really like learning now how to like listen to myself. You know, I was always doubting myself. That was kind of also a result of church, because it's like you got to listen to the Holy Spirit. Like, and I was like ah, but now it's like no, like I do know what I need. I do know what I want, and so now that I'm like trying to follow that and like carry that out in, you know, in my life, in my relationships, friendships with people, and in my work too, it's like I'm really appreciating LA even more now, and it's just like, okay, like this place is cool. Like there's so many people here, so many good people here.